Pessoal, tudo bem?
Boa tarde.
Por aqui.
Tu ficaste sem som, Iris.
Ela tá com som, tá com som, tá com som.
Conseguem me ouvir?
Sim.
Yes.
Sound and clear.
O Kiba quis vir aqui dizer olá.
Estás
Loud and
Kiba?
clear.
Não, eu só quero festinhas.
Por isso já sabem, pessoal, hoje o live vai ser em inglês, porque a nossa convidada é internacional. Por isso, vamos começar a falar inglês. Que é para começar já. Que cena.
Yeah.
Something is screaming over there. I don't know
What was it? Was that the sign to start speaking English?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, our guest today, she comes from South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great cosplayer. We are really excited to talk with her. And without more further ado, Nuno can do your presentation, video presentations.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's see. Hey. Hello.
So we are back. Hello, Kat. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine.
I'm so sorry about that sound. There's birds here called hardy-daws, and they make sounds everywhere and all times of day.
No problem.
Okay, so it was.
So it's
That's okay.
The mystery is
Sorry,
solved.
because the timing was so good.
It's always like that.
That's fine. We are honored to have you here today with us. So thank you so much for accepting the invite. We love your work.
Thank you so much.
No problem. I hope everyone is excited as me.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So are you ready for our questions, Kat?
Yeah, ready for the questions.
But this little interview. Okay.
Yeah, today our show is a little bit shorter than usual, but we're going to try to do all the questions.
Okay.
So Iris, do you want to start?
Yes.
Yes.
So, first of all, how did you come up with your profile name or nickname?
I'm actually very bad at choosing names and things. Like, I was just like, what is this industry? It's kind of vain, right? Yeah. So I gotta go with something vain, vanity, and I'm like, wow, the amount of money people spend on this shit is like crazy. So I'm like, it's pretty insane. And I'm like, oh, Vanity Insanity. Oh. And then my friends were like, it kind of sounds R-rated. And I'm like, I don't care. It's a cool name. It works. I'll remember. And that's how I came up with my name.
That's awesome.
That's
Genius. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Nuno, do you want to give us the second question?
Okay, let's do it. So, when did you start doing cosplay, and why did you enter in this magnificent world?
I started late 2014. Somebody I knew made me a Supersonico outfit because I wanted to test the waters before I actually, went crazy and did all these things. And then I made my very first outfit in 2015 for a small anime shop we have here. Warren Lowe, he made the artwork for the shop, like the mascot. And yeah, so I did my own version and I hand stitched everything. And from there, it kind of just grew. I was like, ooh, I want to get better. So yeah, that's kind of how it started.
That's nice.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So people in the live chat, if you want to do any questions or to give us any questions, you feel free to do it.
Yeah.
And you already answered this question. What was your first costume? You already answered.
Yeah.
So was
Yeah, that was my first.
Was it hard to start doing cosplay? or
Yes.
you feel yes?
Yeah, for someone like me, I get very, I want to finish everything now. I want everything now, and it teaches you a lot of patience to take your time. Yeah, so that, and then also learning new skills as well was. I'm still learning. Like, it's crazy, like the amount of things you can do, and you can also apply it to everyday life as well. So that's pretty cool. You know, like patience.
Okay.
I feel that the cosplay world is constantly evolving as well, especially in terms of materials. Since it became so mainstream, we have new materials every few years, so you always have to keep learning how to work with these new materials, how to combine them with what you know already, and all of that.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think you'll ever fully know everything in the cosplay world. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a first question here on the live chat. Little Amazon is asking, what is your dream cosplay?
What is my dream cosplay? Oh my god. Actually, it's the elf, like this elvish armor from Terra Online. But it's not just the armor. Like, I want to look like the character, so it's like a lot of gymming and stuff. And somehow adding heights. But yeah, the character's from Terra Online, and I can't remember what the armor is called, but yeah, it's, if you just look up Terra Elf, you'll see it. It's like this black armor, and it's like super tight against the skin. Oh, it's so pretty. That's probably my dream armor. Yeah.
Can we see that in a future photo shoot?
Maybe.
That's a tough question now.
Maybe, yeah. Oh my god. Or anything with wings as well. I want to make wings, but I just don't know what. So that's also a thing. But yeah, maybe next year.
What about big wings? How do you feel about them?
So years ago, I made the worst. It was my first armor ever, and I made like my own version of Ninetales from Pokemon, and I made this harness for the tails. And ever since then, and I did it so wrong, and my back was so messed up after that. So I'm just like, am I gonna make wings? Like, and if I do, I need to make them work, like not break my back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really loved wing cosplayers, but I just look at them and I think, oh, that's painful.
Have you ever thought of cosplaying Maleficent? She has big wings.
No, I like the wings are cool, but the headpiece, I don't know. It just wouldn't suit me. It's just, I'd look like a plate. Like, it just wouldn't work.
Yeah, we have another question here on the live chat. What is your favorite cosplay?
That you already done.
Cosplay that I've done, probably favorite to wear. Okay, let me do this. My favorite cosplay to wear was Black Cat, because it was really pretty. Like, it's slimming, it's comfortable, and it wasn't much effort. My favorite looking cosplay was probably, I don't know. At conventions, it would probably be 2B was my favorite, because I also made it. So, and I was very proud of it at the time. I know I could do better now, but at the time I was proud of it. And yeah, like my favorite photoshoot cosplay was probably Rengoku Matsumoto from Bleach. Yeah. Also because it was comfortable. Yeah.
I have a question. Are you a full-time cosplayer, or do you have another job?
I actually lost my job due to COVID. I used to work in a bar, and now the bars aren't. Yeah, not working. But it's okay. Like, I make some money from cosplay, but not enough to, you know, fully sustain my lifestyle.
Is that something you'd like to do in the future, though?
I mean, it's a dream. I think anybody would love to, you know, do it. Yeah, I mean, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, oh well. You know, it's not the end of the world. You know.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Something you'd like. Okay, that's.
Yeah, I have another question here on the live chat from Rita. She's asking, what was the biggest challenge in a cosplay that you do or that you did?
Probably sewing a whole outfit with my hands and not having a machine, or probably again, 2B's outfit was. It might not be hard to a lot of people, but it was hard to me. Like, because you have to get in the thing, and it's got these puffy sleeves, this mesh stuff here, and on the back, and that was before I could just order the outfit. So I made this thing. I bought the wrong fabric. This fabric was called scuba, and you can't really paint on it. You have to like use glue and then paint over the glue. So I had to do that with the bottom pattern on the skirt. It was such a disaster, but it worked, and that was the hardest thing I had to do. And squeezing this glue out like of this bottle to make like these perfect shapes, and it didn't work. But it worked in the end. Like it looked okay. Like the 5 meter, 5 meter rule, is it? I'm so bad with waist.
Yeah, it's either 3 or 5.
Something. Yeah, you stand like there. It looks nice, but you come up close and you're like, ooh, something's not right.
That's so funny.
How long it took you for made the whole costume?
A month and a bit, maybe a month and a half. Yeah.
Working every day on it?
Yeah, almost every day. I still had a job, so you know, I'd get home and I'd be like, I've got to work on this thing. I don't want to work on this thing. I just want to watch Netflix. I don't want to do anything. Yeah, so that's probably also why it took so long. But I also got frustrated. I kept like stabbing myself with a needle because there's a lot of hand stitching, and the fabric is very thick, so you have to like pierce it, and then it like jerks and it goes into your hand, and you're like, ah, and then you get so angry, and then you cry, and then you're like, oh, okay, I need to carry on, you know. So yeah.
Awesome.
A cosplay made of blood and tears. Literally.
Yeah. Exactly. Sacrificing myself to the cosplay gods.
In the end, it still looked awesome. So
Yeah,
great job.
Thank you.
Showing in big screen to the people. It's
Speak to the
awesome.
microphone.
Sorry, forgot. I'm showing the picture of the Insanity Santos. Oh, my mic is
Just tilt it for your left.
it's on, man. It's
Não, tilt
on the
it.
next.
Just
Yeah, okay, let's see.
roda-o para a tua esquerda.
Eu percebi.
Quando estás a falar.
I understand now. No, I'm showing the picture to the people. It's looking amazing, this cosplay.
Oh, sorry, I need to interrupt you there.
Oh,
That's not the one I made.
No.
The one I made is earlier on. This is one that my friend had because
Oh,
the one I
okay.
made actually got ruined when I moved.
Oh, okay.
So sorry about that.
No problem. No
I'm just
problem.
noticing it now.
No
It's
problem.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, the one I made
So
is
you-
way back.
Let me try to find it.
I can link it to you.
Okay, send the link. Maybe I can see it now. Okay, let me see.
You also, I was looking at your hair today, and I was remember that you already
Daenerys,
did
né?
Daenerys, and you looked really awesome.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, I didn't do my hair today, and that's why I wore this wig. I was like, I'm not doing this.
I forgot my week today, so no.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. No, I didn't
Oh,
find
here we
it.
go.
Okay.
Here you go. I sent it to you.
Send it. Okay.
Send it to me now. You see these people on the ship. Okay.
Yeah, you sent it to between two gigs. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah. Sorry.
no problem. So this thing happens.
Mhm.
See in the shed. Oh,
Automatically.
okay. Let's see. Okay. Now we can see it. Yeah. Now it's on.
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I could see through the thing, like the fabric over my eyes.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Oh,
I remember
that
I went
sounds-
to the fabric store and I picked up fabric and I was like,
I
okay,
can
it's
see
gonna
it.
work.
Yeah.
And everyone was like,
And the people.
this is
Ooh.
Love
crazy
the
bitch
store,
string.
just-
Yeah.
Ladies from shop just looking at me like, what is she doing?
Yeah.
Is that mad?
I think so. I think they thought that. I would always do weird things. I'd be like putting on the fabric and I'm like, does this look good? No. Does this work? You know, like, and people would always be like, do you need help? And I'm like, I'm good. You're not going to understand.
What about at the con? Like, did you have a lot of people just testing you? How
Yes.
many fingers are here?
Yes. Always. Because they don't really know, like, especially at our fabric stores here, they don't really know what cosplay is. They just assume you're going there because you want to make a dress for your child, you want to make a dress for yourself, or you want to make pajamas. Like,
Oh.
they don't,
It's oddly specific.
like, they don't really,
Very
they don't
specific.
know. Yeah. And it's like, I don't have kids. This is not, I'm not doing this to see, you know, like, why?
I just think she's onto something kinky.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, bruh, like, this is just so I can see through fabric. Sounds so dodge, but yeah.
I think there must also be like a big, I'm not sure if it's cultural difference because you're from South Africa and maybe we don't really have a notion of how different things are there.
Well, there's actually a lot of cosplayers here, a lot of new ones, but it's just it's the fabric stores. They just don't, they're not in on the loop. They just don't understand. Like, they're like, whatever, just buy the fabric. We don't care. You know, it's not like, I don't know, you know, you don't get Yaya Han fabric and all these nice things. You just have to like really look around to find what you're looking for.
You have to take your portfolio and a picture of the character you want to do it. Okay, I want this for people to understand.
Fabric.
Yes, sometimes like when I was back in Portugal, I would just, I don't know as much about fabric, so I'm just gonna ask the person off the shop, look, what would you say would look good on this, or the way I want it to be, if I want it stretchy or not? And they might be a bit like, what's this?
Yes. What are you making?
But they would just give you suggestions and just buy stuff. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, it is like that. Yeah, it's always awkward to ask them.
I can imagine.
Awesome.
You don't have many fabric stores over there, do you? Or
we have a few. We just don't have a lot of stuff. Like we have maybe 3 big stores, like double stories. But otherwise, it's not like, you know, overseas. For me, overseas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have another question here on the live chat from Rita. She's asking, what's the best thing that happened to you in cosplay?
That's a nice question.
I think making friends that have the same interests as me. There's another city. It's a 2-hour plane ride there in Cape Town, where I have majority of my friends that I made through cosplay. So I've made some really good like best friends through cosplay. So that's pretty cool. And getting to like travel around and stuff. Yeah, that's probably the best thing. I can't think of what's the best thing that happened in cosplay. Like, you know, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
yes, of course.
Cosplay
Yeah.
in itself is an experience, so there's a lot of small things that kind of make up the huge thing.
Yeah. Yes, exactly that. I agree.
Okay. We have.
So I was checking
Yeah.
the time. We have to go for a little break,
Okay.
but we'll be right back, people. Okay. Don't forget, if you want to do any questions or
Just-
give us some questions, feel
Just
free.
do it.
Just like Nike, just do it.
Okay, so.
Okay, so we'll be right back.
Okay, so see you guys.
See you in a bit.
Where is? Oh, okay.
Listen.
Okay, people, we are back again with Vanity. So let me see if we have questions.
Yeah, I have another question here on the live chat.
Okay.
From Gaea Cosplay. She's asking, what's your favorite part to do in a cosplay? Sewing, makeup, wigs, styling, etc. And what do you think you're best at?
Oh, that's a combo
best
question.
At? Yeah, that's best at, I think, changing the way I look with makeup and face tape and stuff. What else? Ooh. I don't really give myself credit. That's the thing. So it's kind of hard to answer that. I think I am better at I'm better at sewing. I think. Yeah. And wig styling, I can do a fair share of that, but I still have a long way to go with all of them.
Yeah, you're best at sewing because you had a crash course doing the B2 cosplay.
Yes, 2B, yeah.
Oh, 2B, yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Awesome. So, do you go to a lot of conventions there in South Africa or other countries?
Yeah, there's a few here in South Africa. There's FanCon, Rage, Icon, Comic-Con. This is all I can remember. I don't know, there might be more. There's smaller conventions as well, but yeah, Comic-Con is probably the biggest one that we go to. I've been to a London Comic-Con. I think they call it MCM or something. Yeah.
London, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been to Anime Expo, and by far Anime Expo was the best convention I've ever been to. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You see a lot of differences between the cons that you have there and the other ones you went international.
I feel like everything, whether you're a YouTuber, whether you're a cosplayer, or an artist, in LA, everyone's different. Like everything has to be perfect all the time, and it's a good mentality to have in my perspective, but like at the same time I think people also need to have fun with it, you know. There's like a weird gray line in that regard, but yeah, I think that the LA cosplayers are definitely more competitive, and yeah, I don't know, but they also seemed a lot more fun. London Comic Con was awkward for me. Like, I don't want to speak bad, but like, people were very awkward to talk to for some reason. It was easier to talk to people in LA and hang out than it was in London. I don't know why. Yeah, it was difficult. I think I come on too strong and I'm like, oh, what are we doing after this? Or is there any hangouts? And no, maybe they just didn't want to include me. I don't know, but it didn't have the same vibe, you know? Like, and also South Africa, we have a very good community. Like, I think with every community, there's backstabbing and bitchiness, but I think also because I know people here, so it's more fun because you're gonna go to the food market or whatever afterwards, and you're gonna hang out and talk shit, and you know, it's not just strictly professional. We just come here to cosplay and then we leave, you know.
Yeah.
So boring.
I can't understand what you're trying to say, but I'm not sure why it happens. Like, it has happened to me too, but I'm just not sure if it is something like they look at you and they're like, you're too good, like you want something from me, or if
I think it's.
But yes, there's a bit of a wall, and you're just trying to be nice and trying to make friends, and people are very
standoffish.
Yeah, they're just like, nah, I don't think I like you.
Yeah, it is like that. I think it's also my family is very British, so it's very I always make a joke, like I say, tell me your feelings, don't tell me about the weather, and they're like And I'm like, nobody cares. Nobody cares about the weather. I don't care about the weather. This is not what we're talking about. So I always say it's like, even though I come from British descent, I think I have very much South African culture, because I was born here. So we're very open and honest about how we feel a lot of the times. So it's a bit of a cultural difference, and I think that also plays a big part in the cosplay community wherever you go, and that's okay. It's just sometimes it's difficult, to understand that barrier, I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. In our case, so if you think about it, so we're all sort of, I'll say Latinos, but not Latinos, but like Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, and we all like to hug, and we kiss when we say hi, and so Portuguese people give 2 kisses, French give 3 kisses, so it's like, okay.
The British are like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's so different. It is. So different. Even for like, I have a friend who is actually from Slovakia, and even for her, it's like, no. And we're very best friends. For her, it's still kind of weird, so we don't hug. That's like it's something like, no touchy.
It is so, like that, yeah.
I'm not sure how it is in South Africa. Are you guys more like British in that sort of sense, or are you
not
more
really? There's actually a lot of our isn't really cosplay related, but a lot of our like the people I grew up with. I'm from the south of Johannesburg, so there's a lot of Portuguese, Lebanese, Italians that like they're not like their parents are from there or their grandparents, but the culture's still like like the kissing and the hugging and the I don't know, being open, and so that's still like it's still with them, like people my age, but like the British people are still very much British, or like very like, what are you doing, why are you hugging me, like I'm not saying all British people like that, but it's definitely a cultural thing. So we have so many different, we have like, I don't know, 11 official languages, so there's so many. Wow. I can only speak one.
That's a lot.
I can only speak one.
That's a lot.
I feel like this is part of the cosplay stuff, though. You meet people from other countries, and it's so interesting to learn how cultures are different, and different, but sometimes also quite equal.
Yeah, exactly. It is like that, At the end of the day, it's just like, hey, I made a costume. You made one too. We have the same fandom. Let's be friends.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes. Well, unless you have the same costume, you can't do that, because if I already made that one, then it's mine. Nobody else can cosplay, okay?
Oh man, it's so salty. It's true, but it's I know. I've been there. I know.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to get into it.
Okay.
We all learn, we all grow.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Those small battles that happen on cons.
Yeah.
Always. With anything, it's always like that. Everything and anything has some sort of bump.
Yeah. Iris, do you want to do the 7th question?
Let me just maybe follow up with what Kiyosaki was saying, because it kind of has to do with what we're talking about. She's saying she felt the same way about people in London. She went to MCM and trying to interact with people in cosplay and have fun, but people didn't seem to react at all. It was really weird. Here in Portugal, people play and joke around and mess with each other. I don't know, London was a bit odd to me. And oh my God, we have something in Portugal. Like I brought my friend from Slovakia to Portugal to a con, and she was shocked. Because we have this thing where it's called para dance, and basically we have all these music, and we're all doing the music and Gangnam Style and all of that, and my friend was just like,
what the heck?
I believe you.
I mean, it's people from all ages, because it's just fun, just doing your stuff.
Exactly. That's how it should be. It's pretty much like that here as well.
Oh, that's
We have a
good.
lot of fun. Yeah.
So yeah, actually, this just remind me of that. Okay, so question: did you start doing loots at the same time as you started doing cosplay? And what was your first cosplay loot photo shoot?
My first, okay, no, I didn't start with lewds.
Okay.
I was, even till this day, I'm going to be brutally honest, till this day, I'm still horrifically insecure. Like, I think all of
Mhm.
us are. And I'm not fishing for compliments. So what I'm doing, I'm just being honest. Like,
You're still gonna
um,
catch up.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
No.
You're fabulous. You're everything.
I just feel yeah, like I feel with cosplay, uh, I I wanted to be like get outside validation, and I think it's still like that, and that's okay. Like I think we're all like that in some way. Like we're showing off our art, we're showing off our bodies, whatever. Like to me, lewd stuff is still art. Like to
True.
me, it's like, yeah, I want to
Yeah.
make this look hot. How do I do that? Let's try this. Let's try this. And oh my god, my back is hurting. And but it works. um,
No
yeah,
pain, no gain.
yeah,
Let me say
exactly.
it.
And I'll be bedridden tomorrow, but it's okay.
Yeah,
But
we.
yeah, my
Sorry.
first. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Keep
Good?
My
going. Keep
first
going. Keep going.
lewd was Supersonico. I did a photo shoot with a female photographer, Vanilla Silk in South Africa. Yeah. So she did my first lewd stuff, and I was so nervous. I remember I was wearing like 3 bras because her boobs are so big, and I was like, oh. And when I took the bras off, like at the end of the day, I was like, I can't. I need to take painkillers. Like I took, I think 3 painkillers, and I
Oh
just
Oh,
my
passed
god.
God.
out. I was so like it was so painful. Like, cause I crisscrossed the back, like 3 times. So it's like, and I was like this the
Damn.
whole time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but it looked good, like
Oh yeah, look, it's easy. Easy.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I naturally look like this.
I just woke up.
Yeah.
We had a guest not last weekend, 2 weekends ago, and she was talking about this sort of thing,
Yeah.
like lewd for her is art. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. You can do
Yeah.
such beautiful stuff with nudes without being sexual, for example,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
you're
that's
really like spicy, like we
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
And she was even excited about specific art artist, and she wanted to put it around her house.
Yeah.
Like, and it's still lewd, but it's just pretty,
It's
and
pretty.
Yeah.
that's what it is for us.
Exactly. I agree.
um no one
Because of
has
all
any more
the
questions.
because of all the taboos hovering over this kind of work, did you
Yeah.
have any problems with your friends, family? If you did, how did you dealt with it?
Family's British, so they won't talk about it.
Sorry.
So
Of
it's
course, of
like,
course.
I'll
Of
try
I
to
course.
deal
win.
with this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how's the weather? Are you okay? I mean, is it okay? Yep. So, yeah, I don't think my family really minds. I don't know. I mean, they're very. When I say conservative, I
Yeah.
don't mean politically like American,
Oh, okay.
conservative, liberal. That's not what I mean. I mean
Yeah.
conservative in, like old school.
Ah.
You should, like old school values and
Mhm.
things. You shouldn't show your body. You shouldn't. But they also don't really. They're like, oh, you know what, whatever. Just do you, whatever. Just
Yeah.
don't,
They
don't
probably got
die.
to that stage where, you know
I
what,
just,
Yeah.
you already, how do you say that? Maioridade.
say it.
Older.
Older.
Yeah, you're already
Yeah,
older.
like
I
you're
don't
over
care.
18
Yeah.
years old. You can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
whatever you want. Like,
Yeah. Yes, it's exactly pretty much like that. They're like, whatever. And I'm too old to deal with this shit. So please just live. Like, I'm done. I've had 3 of you already. I'm done. Pretty much. Yeah. So no, I haven't had any drama. I've had one friend who phoned me on my birthday, and I haven't heard from her in 4 years, and she doesn't do cosplay or anything. And she was talking about, like, she was saying, I'm a slut, I'm a this, I'm a that, because, and I was just like, it's nice to hear from you too. She's like, no, I found you on the internet, and I'm like, okay, cool, grandma. Like,
what were you looking for?
Just like that.
Exactly. So yeah, other than that, no. And I'm not friends with her.
That's the difference between your friend and your family. Your family was like, look, it's sunny, and your friend, what the hell was this?
Look, it's sunny. Yeah, very much like that. My friends are very supportive.
That's
great. That's awesome.
In the end, I have something to ask you related to what we were speaking earlier. In the end, when you went from cosplay to also doing LUDs, did you feel, even though you have your insecurities, that it got a bit better?
That's something I ask myself quite often. No.
Sorry.
No.
Okay. It's okay, don't worry. I'm fine. I'm fine. So
I would hug you now.
It's more like that's cool. It's that whole social media addiction, like, oh yeah, I got this, I got so many likes or shares but it doesn't really, I think what really helps is, I'm gonna sound so lame, but it's like you really got to try find the things you like in yourself, and I still struggle with that. Like, for me personally, I don't like, this is a personal opinion, I don't like that I'm blonde. I don't like that I have blue eyes. It's not a thing for me. I know that's weird to people, but I've always wanted to look slightly, I don't know, like maybe more Latino, but that's never gonna happen, But
I feel that that's something quite normal. I've talked to other people about that sort of thing as well, and they all say the same thing. And I'm in UK, and it's, for me, it's weird. Someone who is blonde, beautiful, with blue eyes, and says they want to be boring brown eyes.
That's boring. It's like that. Girls who have straight hair want curly hair. Girls who have curly hair we always gonna want something we don't have. And until we can be accepting at least a little bit of ourselves, and that's big talk coming from me. I think only then we can sort of be happy with ourselves, or maybe even, if you're lucky enough, you can be arrogant as hell and really love yourself, and then nothing will bother you. But it's like, it's never just in the middle. It's either you're too cocky or you really don't like. So
it's good that it's general. It's not only you. Like we all have that sort of thinking.
We all do.
Unfortunately.
So probably we're going to talk a little bit about some pictures you sent us.
Oh yeah.
Now you have to.
Let me organize.
Not just right now. You have to look to YouTube, because Nuno is going to show you some of your pictures. You already saw them, but we're going to talk about them.
Yeah.
I hope I've seen it.
Oh God, that's a good one.
If you did it, that would be really creepy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you had a social media manager, and she or he would post whatever, maybe you would know.
It would be scary.
It would always be wrong. I'd be like, why'd you say that? Why'd you do that? Oh shit.
Sounds dangerous.
Ruben, dá-me só um minutinho, tenho que puxar ali a porta do meu botão, tá bem?
Okay.
Sorry, Nuno will be right back. But Siren just made a question, so maybe we can fill the time with that. What animes and games do you usually watch and play?
So, oh man, I love going backwards in time and replaying things I've already played. I'm very much like that. I think I years ago, like when I was a kid, I was diagnosed with ADHD. Like, I think everybody has something. And I think it's a form of stimming or something, because I keep rewatching the same shows and it's like a comfort zone for me. So I love rewatching animes I've already seen. Like recently I'm watching Yamada-kan and the Seven Witches. It's this really cute, like, I don't want to say harem anime, but it's kind of like that. You know, school, all the girls like the one guy, whatever, but they all have their own little perks. And it's so sad, but I love watching it because I already know it. Like, I know how it's going to end. Yeah, so those are the things. Like, I like watching comfy rewatches of animes and stuff, but yeah, new stuff, it takes me a while to watch. And games, it's not a popular opinion, but I really love PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Like, that is the best battle royale. If anybody tells me they like Fortnite or Apex or whatever, I'm just like, it's expected, you know. I think everybody loves League of Legends, but it's like a love-hate relationship. It's there, we all play it, and it's a reason for us to let our rage out. Yeah, and I like replaying old games like you know, like Project Zero or Devil May Cry, or things like that. Old school, not the newer ones, because I don't like it.
Oh, you really don't like
I mean, I want them to stay the way they were. I'm like, why did you change them? It's like Persona as well. Like, I still haven't played the newer ones. I still want to go back to like the first Persona, or like Pokemon. I will still play the very first black and white Pokemon on an emulator, because I'm just like, I don't have these things. So, yeah.
That's really nice.
So let's see the pictures. Okay, let me see. Okay.
The ones you already saw. Okay.
Okay. Only that. Only those.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, only those. Okay. So the first one is okay.
This probably has a little bit of lag.
Yeah, it's already. Yeah.
Time to.
Okay. This is a cosplay of PUBG, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
This is this is a easy cosplay to you to do it, right? Or
oh yeah, that was like a last minute. I was actually, we have like our own version of Amazon. It's called like Take a Lot, and I was like, and I was just looking up the geeky section. I'm like, no ways. They have a pan and the helmet from PUBG, and I'm like, I'm ordering it. And I'm like, when am I gonna wear this? And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take it with me to this con in Cape Town, which is 2-hour plane ride flight. I don't know. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, this is such a cool cosplay to wear. And everyone's sitting there like, I'm so uncomfortable in my armor, and I'm like,
oh, this is called
best decision ever.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the next one. Oh, this is amazing cosplay because it's Daenerys from Game of Thrones.
Oh my god, yes, that was fun.
You are perfect in this cosplay.
You are so photogenic.
Yeah.
I can't explain.
No, I'm not. I have to take 1 million photos, and then like 3 of them are okay. Like, honestly. But thank you.
Well, this one looks amazing.
Yeah.
I know you're looking that direction. I know the way you're looking at whatever it is there. It's like so intense.
It's actually funny that day. Okay, so Cape Town is by the beach is the Atlantic Ocean, and I was there in winter. So our winters we don't get snow, but it gets to, I don't know, maybe 10 or 8 degrees, but for us it's cold, it's and it's not the same type of cold as Europe to me. Like, I've been to Europe, I know the cold. We have sub-Saharan desert cold, so it's like we also don't have clothes like you guys have that are designed for snow, like, you know, things like that. So it's really windy there at the beach, and I'm just like, oh, my shoes are wet because I decided, oh, it'll be so pretty if I go in the water.
Yeah.
I
saw that picture somewhere. You are on the water like this.
Why?
Oh my God.
So bad. It was so cold. Like, and so the beach I was at was called Camps Bay. It's like a very popular beach, but it was very quiet. So we were like, yes, we have to get these photos. We have to do it just like, I think it was season 7, I think. I can't remember now, but
yeah, probably.
When she puts her hand on the beach, like she just arrived by, you know, the other side of the sea. When she crosses the narrow sea, there we go. And she puts her hand on the sand. I was like, yeah, I want to do that. And every time I tried to do that, the waves would just crash up my backside. And I was like,
oh my God.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm done. I remember taking off my boots, and they were actually from Europe. They were snow boots. And I paid a lot of money for them, and they were all ruined, and they're suede as well. So like on the top area, it was like a suede. I don't know. I don't even know how they're snow boots if they've got suede. But anyways, so I remember taking them off and like, and I threw my shoes, and I'm like, I'm so cold. And then I just went to the shop, and I remember going to the change room, and I was like, well, not the change room, but the lady at the shop. And I'm just like, okay, I'm getting this and this and this. And she's like, okay. And then I went to the change room, and then I put like these leggings on, but they still had the tag on them, you know, so when you walk out the store, it beeps.
Yeah.
So then she's like, oh, wait. And I'm sitting there like with my butt like hanging out. And I'm like, take the thing off. I'm so cold. I just want to go eat something. Like, I was so done. But it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Imagine like fun and painful at the same time. And you're trying to take photos and you're already not managing to keep your expression. It's like
fun in the beginning, but then it just became cold, you know. And then I just
one photo where you're not in pain. Come on, we can do this.
Exactly. I'm always complaining at photo shoots. I'm always like, my back, it's hot, it's cold, it's this, it's.
That's typical from a cosplayer. Yeah.
Yes.
That's typical.
I think so.
Yeah.
And what about the suit? Was it ruined?
My boots were ruined, but the
rest of the cosplay.
No, it's fine. I just washed it. It was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go to the next photo, we're going to do a little break, and we'll be right back.
Okay. Let me see. I can find the break.
The thingy.
Yeah, the thing. Okay, I found. So see you.
You already put the next photo.
birds.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No problem.
Okay.
Hello,
Yeah, I'm
people.
sorry if the birds go off.
Yeah, no problem. Hello, people. You're back again. Big sound.
We're
Yeah,
back.
sound on. Sound on. Sorry.
And don't mind about the birds because I have a home whatever in front of me that has some big birds also. They make a lot of noise.
Yeah,
what
you don't
sort
have
of
the
birds do you
crickets.
have?
Huh?
What?
What sort of birds do you have, Kat?
I don't have them. They just sit here and then they shit on my window.
Oh.
So.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so but do you have any pets then?
No, I don't. I used to, not anymore.
She's already sick of the goddamn birds.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Ruben has a gecko and a chameleon, right? And a dog.
Yeah, and a dog.
Oh, that's
He is
so
have a
cute.
dog.
I love lizards.
And here has a small, huge dog.
Small, huge dog.
He takes a lot of space, but he's small.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I used to have budgies before, but they're in Portugal, so they're really, really noisy.
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah,
play,
they are.
and I could just ignore them, but people would be like, Iris, I can't take it anymore. Your birds are so annoying.
Oh, this is my pet. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
go down.
this
Yeah. Yeah. Go down. Go down. So I don't know if
So next photo.
Okay, next photo. Let's see. Yeah.
People on the live already saw it, but
yeah. This is a popular game. Everyone knows it. Let me see. I can put this on big. Okay. This is from Overwatch. It's on? Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
This is a comfortable cosplay too, right?
Yes, it is. Sorry, I can't see the updates on my side. It still says taking a break.
Really?
Oh, so turn off YouTube and
start again. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No problem.
That's okay.
It's okay.
That's happened.
The same thing happens on my phone. I had to shut it down and reopen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see it now?
Yes, I can see
okay.
it. Ha.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, so this cosplay, man, the amount of times I bought the same outfit because I wanted the one with padding on it.
Okay.
It's got the sewn padding and everything. Because I'm not making this. There's no ways I'm making this. I don't love the character enough to make this cosplay. And even if I did, no, I don't want to make a bodysuit. So, unless I really have to, but I don't have to if this is available. So I actually did this because a friend of mine suggested me to do it, and I was like, okay. This outfit was the last straw. I actually bought it from another cosplayer because I bought 4 in the past, and none of the shops, they all lied to me, said, oh no, we've got the padded one. I'm like, okay, cool. So I pay a bit extra for that, and then it arrives and it's not the right one. So I was like, what's happening here? And they're just like, no, those are out of production now. And I was just like, I guess I'll just take photos of this one then. Yeah, but it was a fun photo shoot because it wasn't that much effort, and I kept having to lift up my leg, and I was like, wait, does it look sexy or okay, or does it look like I'm a dog peeing? You know. So it's like it was so difficult to get that right, but it was fun.
Okay, let me see then.
So you bought everything, the gun, the headpiece, everything, or just the suit?
Just the suit, but the gun and the headpiece was printed by one of my best friends when he was still in South Africa. Yeah, he used to do a lot of 3D printing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is the generic that you all see, but you have company on this picture. Jon Snow.
I have 2 Jon Snows. That's Luda's cosplay. He's really good. Like, he has done costuming for like 10 years, and he's always so helpful, like, you know, like helping me with things. Like he'll give me advice on things and, you know, how to make things. And yeah, it's actually funny. We first met. So one of my best friends in Cape Town, Ansel, she said, "There's another Jon Snow I want you to meet, and he really wants to meet you." And I was like, okay. And usually I'm always like, when I have to meet people, because I don't know what they're like, you know? It's like meeting somebody online, but then meeting them, you know, like, and then you meet them in person, and you're like, oh my God, you're not the same person. So I didn't even know who he was, but I was already making these assumptions like, oh my God, no, I don't know. And it's so mean, I know, but it's because of past experiences.
Yeah.
It's a sort of self-preservance thing. So
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's so okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, we're told all our lives, look, don't meet strangers, okay?
Yeah.
And then you
Danger.
Let's
meet. Yeah, pretty much. And when we met, I was with the photographer at the time, Sheena Wood Photography. She told me she'd be cool with taking more photos. So I was like, okay. And I met him, and I was like, I didn't know he was gay. I didn't know he was straight. I didn't know I didn't know anything about this guy. But then when I actually met him at the ramen thing first, if I remember correctly. And we didn't speak that much, but I was like, is he gay? And I'm like, oh, he is gay. Okay, because he had his boyfriend with him. So I was like, okay. So immediately my guard was down. And then when we took photos together, yeah, he was so sweet. Like, because we had to do like these like romantic things, but we kept laughing because it's like, I kept asking him. I'm like, I got close and I'm like, does my breath stink? And he's like, oh, it's fine. like, it was just so much fun. Yeah, we became really close after that. He's also one of my closest friends.
I really like this
really
picture.
Cute.
This picture is awesome. It's really...
Yeah. Oh, one more story about that picture. And it's so mean, and I'm sorry, I can be a mean person sometimes, but there was this guy asking for money, and I was just like, apparently, I don't remember this, but my friend told me about it the other day. It's so funny. I was like, that does sound like me. It's horrible. He was asking for money, and I was already in a bad mood because it was cold in the morning, and I'm wearing this outfit, because I wore it for 2 days. The previous day at the beach, and then at the con, I wore this outfit. So, with him, and oh my God, this guy was asking for money, or was he trying to sell something to me, you know, like a hawker on the side of the road, like selling things. And we're just trying to take photos, like, can you leave us alone? Apparently I was really rude to him, and I told him to F off, and I was just not having it. But I also didn't eat that day, so it's a valid reason.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
It's a valid
I'm just
reason.
like, that's horrible of me, but okay.
You're cranky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's no
I am
problem.
very cranky.
Yeah.
Inside jokes.
What I see that is so for funny stories, it's always cold. And you're also, so it's cold, you're cold, and something is gonna happen. That's
Yes.
So far your stories.
Yes. Well, that's in winter.
The main thing is it's cold.
Yeah. Like, it's always when I'm in Cape Town, it's cold because it's winter time, and that's when everything's happening.
Oh. Okay. This one. Talk us about this one. This one is very good. Then can you see the picture?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see it.
It was loading.
Oh, sorry about that.
Is it random or?
It's Emilia. Yeah. From ReZero. I really love the anime.
Okay.
And I didn't make this outfit. There's no ways. I just saw it on sale and I was like, yes.
You know your bargains.
Yeah.
I haven't really watched this anime, but I keep seeing cosplays of it, so I'm never sure. It's like, okay, what's the name of
Yeah. It's okay.
But it does look well fitted to you. Did you alter it after you buy it?
Yes, I did. I brought, obviously, like when you buy cosplays, I think you might know this, but you always have to buy a size up. So I bought the biggest size because this thing is padded in the boobs, and I'm like, look, my boobs aren't like, they're not that big, but I was just like, they're really big when it comes to buying cosplays. So I always buy XXXXXL, and then everything else is just like it fits me like a tent, you know. It's just baggy, and then I have to take it in. But I'd rather do that than it doesn't fit. So with this cosplay, I can't actually wear a bra, and if I do, it doesn't fit. So I usually just like tuck my boobs and then make sure it fits, and then I'm like, yes, okay, it looks okay. Pose, alter again, okay. You know, like quite often when I wore this to a con, they would be like, can we take a photo? And I'm like,
excuse
me.
Wait a minute.
It is like
just a second, please.
Just a second.
Yeah.
And I had to make the skirt shorter because I'm quite short. I'm 163, so
really?
I had to. Yeah, so I had to. Every time I buy a skirt with a cosplay, it comes just under my boobs and it goes just by my knee. So I always have to shorten it. And quite often I'm lazy, so then I just roll it up.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this works. You know. Yeah.
If it works, it's not dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's see. Now, this is a great one. I like okay. It's on. Okay. No.
Yeah.
Did it change it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's on.
Oh.
I really like the ears and the tail. Awesome.
Oh, thank you.
This is really, really great.
Is that so? It's Ari, but did you use this fan art as reference? Wasn't there an artist that was doing fan art?
Yeah, I can't remember the artist's name now.
Me neither. It was so long ago.
Yeah, I wanted to credit them, but by the time I did this cosplay, I was like, shit, I can't find them anyway. So I was just like, okay. But yeah, it's Generation Ari. It's like a fan art thing. Yeah. And I always loved the way she looked. Yeah, I wish they made a skin of that, but yeah. And my friend Ludus Cosplay, who was one of my Jon Snows that you just showed, he made the ears, like he remade the ears for me. So
it's really great. Man.
Yeah. But the tail is just I could have done a better job. I actually just used Velcro and I glued it to the one side of the tail and Velcro to the back of my jacket. So, and it worked.
It worked.
So, yeah, it stayed on.
Yeah. It worked.
That's all you need. If it sticks, it's done.
Exactly.
I really like this because the pose and the light and the composition of the photo is really, really great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really nice. Quite often I would use, for a lot of the most recent photos, I used a friend of mine's studio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he was kind enough after work to help me out with the studio. You know, so I could use it because I don't have any space in this house. Everything has just got something. So,
really,
yeah.
That's awesome.
It's simple and causes impact. This is why I really like this. Okay, let's see. Oh,
speak to the microphone.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this one is from my favorite animes. So, talk us about this character. Right? You like this character?
Any character with
that?
Oh, this is from Demon
like
Slayer.
This character
Because she always smiles of everything happens. So this is a great character. I really like this.
I just, you know what actually drew me to this character was boobs.
Oh, okay.
I was just like boobs. And I was like, it's so so cool. Her hair looks so cool. And I ordered the wig. Thank God I ordered 2 wigs because it comes in this thin, like I may as well use my hair. My hair is so thin and lifeless. I could have just, why did I buy a wig, you know?
Yeah.
So I bought 2 wigs and I stitched them together and it still wasn't enough hair.
Really?
She has too much hair, but I love it.
And
my friend actually made the sword. So it like had 2 parts. One part that was wavy, like wobbly, and you know, so it looks all ribbony and stuff.
Yeah.
And the other one was just a normal blade, you know, because how am I going to put the ribbon thing back in the sheath?
Yeah.
And you are really great in
the outfit. You bought it or you did it yourself?
I bought it and then I altered quite a lot of it.
Yeah,
it was,
I can imagine, especially for the front part. Like
what?
Yes.
No, but
yeah, no, I altered it quite a bit, and I actually did 2 photo shoots of it because I noticed her skirt was over the jacket, and I did this whole shoot with the jacket over the skirt, and I was like,
no.
I remember crying, and I was like, I don't want it. It was hot. It was like, see, it's either cold or hot. There's never any in between in this country. It's always just something. So it was like 33 degrees. And I'm sitting there like feeling faint. I'm like, I'll only eat afterwards because I bloat from anything I eat, like anybody. So I'm like, I can't bloat for this photo shoot. I'd rather just redo it. And then I cried. And then I'm like, okay, I can do it again. And then I did it.
I think you kind of knew which poses you liked best. So you would
just
do
exactly.
those, right?
So that was the positive I took from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not so negative. Yeah.
Okay, because the job that you did on the wig is really a good job. It's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I felt like have you guys ever played an old game called Rayman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Rayman.
Yeah, Rayman.
Yeah, and I kept thinking, man, my hair looks like that. I was just like, it just looks so strange. I don't know. I kept teasing it and then going, and then I'm like, should I do like I don't know, like a really bad 80s makeup tutorial? Like, I don't know. But it looked fine once the makeup was on, because I put the wig on without makeup and I was like, wow. No.
Putting all together, it came out great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
It's really cool.
No, this one. So it's. Wait, can you see it? Yeah.
It's loading.
Oh.
It's loading.
Yes.
This is a powerful
one of my
one.
favorite.
This is a powerful one.
Yeah. I love her. I love her so much. It's one of my favorite animes. It's just because it's stupid. Like it's prison school, come on. Like, but it's funny. I loved it. Luda's Cosplay actually made me this outfit. The Jon Snow that she showed. Yeah, he made the outfit, and I wore it to Anime Expo. Yeah. So it was really cool. But there was a heat wave there when I was there. It was 40 degrees Celsius. I'm not joking. So
again,
yeah,
heat.
it was in 2018. Yeah.
That sounds like a night.
Damn.
Yeah. I took this photo at my old apartment block. They had their own kindergarten inside the apartment area. Like we had like our own little closed off.
Yeah, I understand.
So it had like a kindergarten. It had a gym and a pool and a clubhouse and whatever. And this was on a Sunday, I think. And this was the doors to the kindergarten. And I was like, this works. And I remember cars would drive past, and I'm just like,
I can see her.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Bleach. Okay, the people when you say about the Demon Slayer, you talked. Sorry, you the first thought about the character was boobs. Now
Boobs.
this is a boobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the
What's your
character that
character?
you
Boobs.
always see it and talk about. Boobs. Okay.
Boobs. Yeah. Yeah. This outfit is it's also a bought outfit. A friend of mine borrowed it to me, and I had the wig, so I was like, I mean, I used to watch Bleach when I was a lot younger. Like those
Yeah,
were
I really love
Bleach
Bleach.
was one of the it was one of the starting animes I watched as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, my favorite character is actually Kon, but how do you
No.
cosplay Kon? I mean,
Mine is Kimpachi, my favorite character.
oh shit! I used to have a little teddy of that actually, like a little miniature chibi.
Yeah, I really like
Yeah.
Kimpachi.
Yeah, no. Yeah, she's the only redhead I like. Let me put
Yeah.
it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the job that you do with this wig. It's not simple, this character.
No.
though.
I had to cut the wig a little bit in front,
Mhm.
and obviously I had to use a lace front. Like this one I'm wearing now is a lace front, and that's, I don't want to sound horrible, but it always bothers me. Like if you're a cosplayer and you're fine with wearing a wig that's supposed to have a natural parting, but then you can't afford it, I understand that. But I would rather not even cosplay the character if I can't have that natural looking hairline. That's just a personal preference. You know, like it doesn't mean I think every other cosplayer, oh, they're shit for doing it. That's not what I think. I just think for me personally, it goes against my OCD. Like it has to have that hairline. Like the same reason I've been wanting to do Sakura and Ino from Naruto for the longest time, but I'm just like, I'm not doing it until I have the wigs. And right now the postage not working. COVID has royally fucked the whole postage system in South Africa. So I got these for now.
You just want it to work in the end, and you just want to look at it and really feel accomplished with it.
Exactly. Right? Exactly that. Yeah.
And again, you look amazing as a redhead. You didn't like your natural color.
Yeah.
No. I mean, by only redhead I like. I mean, in Bleach. I don't like the other redhead. I shall not even say her name, but I just don't like her. She's so annoying.
True. It's true.
I cosplayed Saifong when the Bleach was, going on, but
okay.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's still alive. It's probably somewhere, unfortunately.
I heard that the new season's coming out.
Yeah,
in March. Of course you know.
Yeah. And the story is really great because tell more about Kimpachi, so I'm really excited for that. So
cool. That's
about
cool.
the Bankai of that and some other stuff.
I still have to finish the normal series. Like, I think it got to a point where I either got really busy, so I didn't watch any anime for a while or something.
Yeah.
But I stopped at the crucial point, which is stupid.
Yeah.
It was during the fight with Aizen, and I didn't see the end of that fight even. I just stopped there and didn't pick it up till now.
Yeah.
And then I kept hearing all these, parts of the plot that happened afterwards about Ichigo, and I just I got so unmotivated to keep watching. Like, that's stupid. Why would they do that?
Yeah.
So
it happens. I know exactly what you mean. I've been there.
If anyone can convince me to grab it again and just watch it, just send me a message on Instagram or something. Motivate me.
I'll try.
Okay, let's see. Now, this is one of the character I really like it's Raven, so I really like this picture.
Yeah.
Ah, thank
so
you.
pretty.
I've got a funny story.
Oh,
I want those
tell me,
butts
that's
now.
not really crows, right?
It's oh man. So before I shot these photos, I did my Witch Mercy photos. Was it Witch? No, I did my 2B photos. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
And 2B, I put a lot of body oil on, so the whole floor was filled with oil. And like, it was so bad. So when I'm wearing these heels, I'm trying to sit comfortably, but they kept slipping. So every time the photographer would take a photo, it slipped, and then I'd start laughing, and then I'd get into those laughing fits where I just couldn't stop laughing. And he's like, "Can we just take the photo?" And I'm like,
No.
It was so funny. And then I thought it would be even more funny because I wanted the heels to be flat on the, but it looks so unnatural. And it just looks so weird.
They're really high heels, so I'm not even sure if you'll be able to do that.
Really?
I'd break my ankles. So, but yeah, I remember I took a doll head. You know, when you put your wigs on, brush them out.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, there's one lying around. And I'm like, okay, maybe I can sit on this and we can Photoshop it out. And then I started laughing more because it just looks so fun. I'm sitting on this head that looks like it's been decapitated. And I'm just sitting there casually like, like it's just, I couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny. Oh my God. But these boots, I am not sponsored in any way, but like, Pleaser's boots or high heels are the most comfortable shoes. Like, I've worn them for like 12 hours and only then it started hurting. Because like they're designed to not hurt your feet.
12 hours?
So yeah, like when girls at cons complain about, oh, my feet are sore. And I'm like,
really. I feel fine.
They are expensive, but yeah, it's like they feel great, but they are a little bit expensive, but you can use them for forever.
By the look,
it
doesn't look comfortable, so yeah.
It's made to fool your mind.
Oh, okay.
Like they look high, but they're actually not. Like inside, it's not that high.
They have a platform. That's what you mean.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
That's quite. How do you say in English? Atacadores. Como é que se diz atacadores? Já não sei dizer.
Laces.
Yeah. Iris, ajuda-me. Tipo, ela demora. Tipo, demora muito tempo a vestir-las.
He's wondering if it takes a long time to put them on. Do they have a zipper on the side or on
They
the
have a zipper. They have a zipper.
Oh, okay.
Usually this sort of thing has a zipper.
No,
usually, not always. Usually.
So you are right. This plays with the mind. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's a zipper on the side, isn't it?
Yeah. Now I see it. Now this is okay.
But I have to say, you wouldn't be able to use this on the Portuguese streets.
Yeah, no, really.
Because
it will be a challenge.
Portuguese streets, because the
pathways
are made.
Yeah,
exactly. And it's
I always
say a challenge.
You know, there's a Russian in Europe, like in the UK or wherever. If she is wearing high heels on those roads, you just know. You just know she's Russian because she's every time I've spoken to a girl, I'm like, how do you wear those heels? She's been Russian. Or, you know what I mean? And it's like, you are the masters of wearing heels. I appreciate you, and I wish I could wear heels on these roads. We don't have that in South Africa. We just have normal pavements. Like,
we're lucky.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Okay, so before we go to the next image,
it's finished. Yeah,
it's finished. Okay, so
I think so.
So you're going to do a little.
No, we have one from Overwatch. Sorry.
What?
Am I a joke to you?
Yeah. Sorry.
So before
I saved the last for the end. I really like this.
Yeah, you already showed it. So before the break.
Did we? I can't remember.
No.
I'm sorry.
What you mean is we have to go for a break, and now he's shown it, but he wanted him to wait. It's okay.
Oops. So, people, we'll be right back, because if we don't, we're going to speak to our cameras alone.
Yeah.
But the time will be.
Speak to the hand.
Yeah, this time is running out.
Speak to the hand. Okay. See you guys.
So we'll be right back.
Okay. See you.
Yeah. See you soon.
So, people, we are back again.
Hello.
Back again.
Vanity didn't go away, so she's here.
She's still here.
She's still here. So.
Oh.
Okay, so before we're going to the break, we
okay.
I said you are seeing the image.
No, it's not the image. It's
okay.
My phone was loading and I thought YouTube crashes again.
Oh, I hope not. So
yeah, no.
I saved the last picture. This is one of my favorite that you sent us to talk about it. This is from Overwatch.
And it has wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I want to talk about this one.
Yeah, so I was originally going to make the wings, and then my friend is like, hey, I've got wings that I'm not using. So I was like, okay. So I used his wings. And the corset a friend gave to me as well. And the hats I just made. So the hats I made out of very thin EVA foam. I think it was like 3mm foam. So it was like super bendy, and it was quick to just mold into shape. And yeah, and then I just made the top thing out of Warbler. But yeah, I think I made it like in a day. I could have probably spent more time on it, but I was leaving the whole immigration thing that didn't work out because, long story, COVID again. Yeah, so I had to get everything. I had all these costumes. I had to get them all. I had to take photos of everything. I was tired. My back was sore. Everything was sore, and I managed to just finish this hat. Like, it was one of the last things I did. So yeah, that was quite a difficult cosplay to take photos in because of the corsets, because it's got steel boning in it. So a lot of like the party corsets have this plastic, you know, so you can move around, but it's still got the form. But yeah, this thing, you can wear it for a few, maybe, I don't know, maybe an hour or two, and then you're done. So yeah.
Could you breathe in it?
Yeah, I could breathe in it. I mean, it's quite. I make it so it's looser in the back around where my lungs are, because holy shit, I don't know how women in the old days didn't, like, you know, in the old times wore corsets all the time. Apparently, they used to say that women who didn't wear corsets were loose. You know, like they were hookers or something. And it's like, I don't care. I would much rather be labeled as a hooker or whatever it is and not wear a corset. I want to breathe, you know. Oh my god, like the things we wait, I'm not going on a feminist rant. I'm just saying, like, holy shit, I'm so glad we don't have to wear corsets anymore.
It does sound terrifying. I don't think I've ever wore one as retaining as that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I thought I had, but the way you're describing it, or either I didn't just tight it as much.
Oh no, it's so the proper corsets, the proper ones are usually, you can't really order them online. I mean, you can, but then they're over.
They don't have the same quality. Basically.
Yeah, like I've ordered a few online through, you know, Amazon or whatever, but they're not the same. And they've got steel in it, but it's like, it's not the same kind of.
Yeah,
this is proper. Yeah, this is proper. Like, it can bend, but not much, and it's hard. Like, it feels like you're wearing a shoe on your body. It's wild.
So, and how did you stick the wings? Did it just kind of just stick it inside the corset like this, and then you have
so
it's another way to stick it.
And then so there's no harness, because I was like, I'm wearing a corset. It keeps everything in place.
Yeah.
It keeps my boobs in a place it shouldn't be, so it could keep my wings in the place. It's just. And my friend made these two pipes. So you stick the wings in the two pipes, and it joins it like a U shape. Yeah. And I just shoved it in the back of the corset, and I was like, done.
Nice.
And it works?
It works.
Yeah.
Painful, but works. Yeah.
Yeah, painful.
Yeah.
Just like I said, no pain, no gain. So
Yeah, exactly.
So about all these photos, if people want to buy any prints from you, do you have a website that we can go check it out?
Yeah, it's in my link tree. Wait, how do I send it to you?
No, it's
I'm
okay.
showing.
No, can go
okay.
get it.
Yeah, it's in my link tree on my bio. It's Story Envy. So for now, I don't have a website. I don't see the point of having one yet. But yeah, so Story Envy is where you can buy.
I'm showing right now the on the story way. So
it's loading still.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really? Sorry about that. Now, 1, 2, 3.
No.
No.
It's still loading.
Really? Come on. We got
Yeah.
it.
Damn it.
Okay.
No.
There we go.
Yeah.
No.
It's very basic, but yeah.
And we can see a lot of your work too on the DeviantArt, right?
Yeah, DeviantArt, I keep forgetting to update. I'm not gonna lie, like I know it sounds so horrible, but it's like, oh yeah, DeviantArt, that's a thing.
Well,
because I'm always on Instagram.
It's been a while since DeviantArt was that relevant. Let's be honest.
Yeah, exactly. But it still helps. Like I still have people who have found me through DeviantArt or Reddit, which is very surprising. I think DeviantArt has kind of, yes, it's died quite a lot, but I think there's still a lot of hardcore fans that find themselves on there. You know, like if I'm looking up Kingdom Hearts fan art, I'll find some wild, inappropriate things, but I'll also find some beautiful, like illustrations and stuff. Usually I go to DeviantArt for fan art, for my own, for my backgrounds or whatever.
Is it safe to say that before Tumblr we had DeviantArt? Because I think so. If they were existed at the same time, or if
I think it was DeviantArt first. I'm so sure, and then I think only then we had Tumblr. But I never really used Tumblr, so you could be asking the wrong person. But yeah, I think DeviantArt was the way to go.
I feel DeviantArt, the way I use it nowadays is I don't really use my accounts, but when I need like post references for drawing or something, there's so many awesome people that do tons of different poses, and it's for reference really. So
I know, it's so amazing. That's also why I just love it. The community is a lot friendlier than Reddit for me.
I haven't been much on Reddit yet, so I don't really know much. I'm a bit afraid though, because every time something's trending, you're gonna get good people and bad people and just.
Exactly. Yeah, it's difficult, but it's not too bad. But people can be mean.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Oh, look at that! The color of her wig is not right. How dare she?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or you put this on the wrong side, or it's like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I was looking at a mirrored image. Like, can you just stop?
No, not the same. You're horrible. You're a horrible cosplayer.
It is. They do that. Ugh.
I'm afraid.
People are never happy, so.
Yeah.
No.
That's true.
It's like I like to say, do it like Elsa and let it go.
That's good.
But like Elsa and let it go.
Elsa from the Frozen. Let it go. So that's a good one. What can you talk about?
That's a good one.
Yeah. So I don't know if you have questions on the chat or
no, not really.
So
if you can do the 10th one, Iris.
So
it's a bit. I think every girl passes through it.
I feel that we wouldn't ask this to a guy.
Yeah, probably.
Try me.
Let's
see.
Oh, probably we can do it. Yeah.
That would have been interesting to know. So, did you have problems with sexual harassment in conventions or doing your photo shoot? If so, how did you deal with it?
Oh God. Okay, this is gonna sound a bit.
Yeah.
Like there's tons of stories, so just
Yeah, like the thing is, for me, I'm not the type of person who would just keep quiet about it. Like, I'd just be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You know, like, and then I would handle it myself. But I know a lot of, it's a thing though. Like a lot of the people in the community we are in, and I need to say this so delicately because, oh my God, it could be taken out of context. But like, stereotypes are there for a reason. And I know, like, I've got anxiety issues. I think majority of us nerds have anxiety, or we have something that's just made us the way we are. And I think one of the stereotypes in the community, like the whole geek nerd community, whatever you want to call it, a lot of us don't handle confrontation very well.
Yeah.
So that's just my personal experience and what I've seen from other people. So when there is something like sexual harassment or whatever, nobody really speaks out about it. There are a few that do, but a lot of them will only say it after the thing has happened, like after the con has ended. And then you don't know who the guy is. You can't hunt him down, or the girl, or whatever, you know. And it's just like, I don't know. So for me, I haven't really had sexual harassment. We had this one. I can't say too much about it because there was a court case and whatnot. But there was there was this one guy who was a photographer, and he had a hidden camera, and he took photos of all the girls' boobs. So I was like, I was one of the girls, okay, but now this is where it gets gross, and I'm sorry to the men in this chat, but like, I was like, it was a hot day. It was at this dude's house where he has like a mini studio, and I was PMSing. I was sweating, so I was dressed as, what was it? Emma Frost, and it was so bad. I could redo it. Ooh, it was so bad. Anyways, it was one of my first starter cosplays as well. And I remember he always wanted to take photos of girls with their back showing, like no bra, just their back. And I was like, okay, fine, that's fine, you know, because he's not going to see the front, like whatever. So I feel sorry for him because he also had a camera in the bathroom apparently, and I was changing my shit.
Oh shit!
And and I was like fucking wet toilet paper, and I'm just like, why do I feel menopausal? You know, why am I wearing white? Like, so I'm like, I laugh about it. I'm like, yo, this guy must have the worst footage. Like, shame.
Yeah.
I feel really bad.
King. Unless that's his king.
Well, then I really feel sorry for him. Like, for me, I just laugh about it. Like, I don't know if that's okay or whatever, but there are some people that it did affect, and that isn't okay. Like, you know, some people have stronger religious backgrounds, or, you know, things like that. So it makes it harder for them, or like their family already doesn't like them doing cosplay. So it's like, yo, you know. But he doesn't take photos anymore of cosplayers, so that's a good thing. We managed that. We handled that. Yeah.
That's good. That's awesome.
A really, like, real case. Like, usually our stories are so much more, you know, I got raped or something. Don't say sorry. You asked, like, you're okay, girl.
I'm okay.
I'm okay. And you know, guys, if in case you don't know, girls have periods. Nothing you think it's gonna change that. I'm sorry, we cannot avoid it.
I wish something could change it. I don't want one anymore.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there are sort of ways, but I would
healthy.
say, well, if you can avoid getting to that, I would say don't do it.
Yeah, exactly that.
But like, I thought it was going to be something really bad, and then it's just you talking about period. I'm like, wait, what was that?
It's bad for him. It's bad for him. So
exactly.
But when you said you were wearing the Emma Frost cosplay, I'm like, wait, white? You went with the white cosplay?
Exactly. That's why I was like, wow.
Oh shit!
I know it all the time.
Oh god.
But I'm glad it ended up well with at least the guy had some consequences.
Yeah. We managed to sort that out, but that's like the height of any sexual harassment that could have happened to me. Yeah.
It was still a very bad thing, though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was.
but it's not con related. So yeah, it was a very bad thing, but
it still has to do with cosplay though, and this could happen to either cosplayers or models, or just you try to do something you like, you trust this person. Were you alone on that shoot, by the way, or did you?
No, there was his girlfriend was there.
What?
Oh my God!
Wait.
Exactly. Yeah.
Was it
I don't have words to say anything.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Oh shit! No, that's.
Some people like to watch through the people or something.
Yeah, it's strange. Like people have the strangest. Like for me, it didn't affect me that much. I'm just like whatever. Like you do you. I don't care. Just whatever. Like long as you don't hurt other people. Like fuck you.
Yeah, that's right. Oh god.
Damn.
Seriously.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
this is our top worst experiences.
no.
But in hindsight, we do need to start asking this to guys as well. Like, I'm really curious.
I know the guy who wanted to ask something like that.
I know a guy who was actually.
Really?
Yeah, he was dressed as Spider-Man, and this crazy old lady ran and tackled him, and put him to the floor like crazy. And she's like, oh, "You're so hot," and he's just like, "What the fuck?" You know. I think guys are also more chill about it, like because of our history. Like women are we're very scared of this shit because of stuff that has happened. Especially with, oh God, I'm getting dark. I'm sorry. Especially with South Africa being the #1 rape capital in the world, it's like, So yeah, it's pretty dark, but especially for women. So it's like. Ooh, this is a problem, Even the mildest thing could be a trigger. But I think for guys, they just usually, not all, but majority of the time, they're like, oh, okay, whatever. And I feel very much like that. Like if somebody does something, I'll be like, what the fuck? But then I'll also be like, okay, whatever, it happened, I don't care. It's not going to affect me. Like, I'm going to go eat now. Or like, it doesn't. So I'm probably the worst girl to ask, or woman, or I don't know, person to ask. Person to ask about this, because these things don't really affect me. Like, I'll handle it myself,
That's okay.
Yeah.
We all deal with things differently, and
exactly.
What you seem to be trying to say, or the way I see it, is you try to not let these things affect you very negatively, and just life continues, whatever.
Very much so. And I don't disregard anybody else's feelings. Like if somebody else is being harassed or whatever, like there are some things that trigger me that I'm like all shaken up about, but that isn't one of them. But then for other women or men or whatever, however you identify yourself as, it could really affect you, like it could really, anything could, so it's always good to be mindful of that. And so it's not me being insensitive to what happened. It's just me, it didn't bother me as much.
Everyone deals with this sort of thing differently, and people have to accept that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're not saying that it's fine, you're just saying not what it is.
Exactly.
So I don't know. Do you want to give us the 11th question, please?
The 11th one. Okay. The 11th. Let me see. Oh, okay, there it is. Other than cosplaying, you have another hobbies. You have other hobbies before. Sorry, my English is terrible right now.
Okay, I know.
Wait. Let me try again.
Okay.
Other than cosplaying, you have another hobbies. You have other hobbies.
Yes, I do. Okay, so
my English is terrible right now.
Yes, I do.
No,
it's over.
Because I tried to
question.
No.
I was just playing with you. I'm sorry. I was
okay.
Like, yes, I do.
No problem. Because I'm trying to when I was trying to ask you the question, YouTube is showing me error. So No, it's fine. Okay. No.
Okay, good. My other hobbies are drum roll, sleeping. No, I'm sure. Okay, for real. Like, I love sleeping. I love just playing games, binge watching things that I've already watched most of the time. Before COVID, it was traveling and doing things with my friends. Like, it's always, we call it braai. It means barbecue. Like, having a barbecue with my friends is probably one of my favorite things. And also just like going to new places in my own country, because there's so many places I haven't been to. So that's always interesting. Yeah, just mostly just not really. Yeah, sleeping. I love sleeping and watching.
That's a good hobby, sleeping.
Games. Yeah, like
it's a hobby to relax.
Exactly. Like, I'm trying to make myself believe that I love exercising. I'm like, yes, you love this. You know you do. And I'm just like, ugh. Like, I've gained a bit of weight from Christmas, and I'm just like, it's fine. Like, you got photos to do today? It's fine. You could just not eat, then take the photos, and then binge eat after that. Like, it's so unhealthy. But yeah, I don't really, like, when people ask, tell me about yourself, I'm like, I don't know what to say. It's the same as, what are your hobbies? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay, because I guess cosplay in itself is kind of
it's kind of hobby.
Already,
yeah.
So, and that takes a lot of time to actually work on. So
yes, it does.
It's okay.
So last question. Do you have any? Huh?
Sayaran is asking.
No, but we have a question.
I know.
Is it the same?
No, we have a question.
It's almost the same. I have one question here on the live chat.
Yeah, we have a
from Siren.
No,
and I'm going to fuse it with mine.
But we have one before that.
Huh?
Is from Martox. He have a question. You like more shoots outside or inside, or
in studio or
outside?
Studio if it's got aircon.
Okay.
Outside something always happens. I have bugs flying into my hair. You know, hair flying like from the wind going onto my lip gloss. You know, I just you know.
Yeah,
I know you guys have seen it.
We know that.
We all know.
We all know that.
Yeah, and I always get ants. Ants are always crawling into my shoes. That's always the thing.
Always?
I don't know why it happens. I have this perfect photo that I haven't posted yet, but it's of Kyrie from Kingdom Hearts 3. And I'm leaning against this tree and I'm smiling. But that photo was captured at the right moment, because straight after that I was like, because there was ants in my shoe. And I was throwing my shoes off and I was running like this. I looked like a titan. Like, I was just like,
God.
Oh my God.
Like a titan. That's
just horrible.
okay.
So yeah, indoor. Probably indoor.
With air conditioning.
With air conditioning, yeah.
Very important with air conditioning.
Yes.
Okay.
So now I'm going to do the last question, fusing with the one that Siren did here.
It's a
so do you have
question.
any advice to give to cosplayers, and you want to leave a message to them?
I mean, I have something for this. Oh
man,
this is gonna be
Rumble.
Oh my God. So bad.
No pressure.
No, it's not even gonna be like I've answered up to something it isn't now.
Oh.
Here's my advice to you, cosplayers, fellow cosplayers.
Yeah.
How does it go? Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. I don't know. I'm just giving you terrible song lyrics. Well, it's not terrible song lyrics. I'm just reading out song lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what advice to give you. Just don't don't let the haters online tell you, you know, don't let them validate you. Like, let it seep in the information that they're giving you. Like, if they're mean and they're saying, "Oh, you're a piece of shit," just literally just remember not to be angry at them. Just they've got their own shit. Like, just ignore it, delete the comments, whatever. Nothing is worse than replying back to it. I know I've done that. Like when I did Wednesday Addams and people were accusing me of being a people were accusing me of being a pedophile, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, since when, you know, like that angered me. Like, I went on all this, like, this person got her frames in and everything, so I gave her a whole essay back, and then I realized, you know, why am I doing this, you know? So just delete them, block them. You don't need people like that in your life. And just keep trying, like, keep trying to improve. And if you don't pass, like, not pass, but if you don't win at a competition, or, you know, get as many likes as you wanted or follows, it's hard. Like, you just got to keep going, and don't let it get to you. That's probably my only advice, really, you know. And just be happy and proud with what you've made, you know, or what you're doing, and, you know, taking a step outside your comfort box and just like, hey, I'm at a convention, I'm doing something, I'm wearing something that is so not normal, you know, and just being proud of it. Yeah.
That's a good advice. You went good.
Very PC.
Yeah.
But it's true, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay,
so, Kat, thank you so much for accepting our invitation to be with us here today.
Thank you so much for asking me.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. We hope to see you again in the future with some new projects.
Yeah.
People, if you want, we're going to put on the description of the video all the links to Vanity pages. Probably I would just go to copy paste your link tree. You have everything there.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's probably the best. Yeah.
Follow her on her Instagram and the other pages. Follow us. Follow Between Two Geeks. Don't remember to subscribe. Subscribe also to Catherine's Twitch account.
Yeah.
She started again doing some live streams.
Yes.
Killing people.
Yes, killing people. I was so bad last night, but that's fine. I've got a few other streams to try.
Awesome.
Okay.
So, people, we see you next Sunday.
Yeah.
Thank you again so much for all of your questions and for being here with us. And again, Kat, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope you like it. So.
I did. I had so much fun. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. So, people, see you in the next.
Yeah. See you next week.
Bye.
Next week.
See you.
Bye, people.
Bye. No, wait. Where is the? Oh, okay.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Yay!